Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. So we're here today with tip numero 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 8, 9, 10. Dice 1, dice 2. We're here today with just numero 3. That's all. That's pretty much all the Spanish that I know. Hola, mi cumpleaños es el 19 de febrero. That's all I can say as well. View tip numero 3. Bit loud, just tiny little bit loud, just a little bit loud. There we go. Tip number 3. I like how the first are like basically just characters, and then you've got those two, which is completely different. This is about the murder dismemberment newspaper edition. Oh my! And it's about the Maebara mansion, not mansion, manor. You can see how good my reading is, eh? Anyway, let us see what tip number 3 has in store for us, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, welcome. I hope you're having a good day. I know I said it. Why is it so loud? Sheesh, kawish. It's like I have to constantly change the volume because it's like at one point like 50 is too loud, then 30 is too loud, and 90 is not loud enough. It's like, okay, makes sense. So, Kei-chan, you're not stinking rich, are ya? Well, there. If you marry me, I will be rich. I have a dream. What is this all of a sudden? Never come to school in a limo before. How much do you get for a monthly allowance? I used to get £80 for a month, which is basically like $120, I guess, for those of you guys living in Freedom Land. Yeah, £20 a week, that's what I used to get. About 10. Is that your monthly allowance? $10. Ouch. I didn't want to say that. That's a rather plebeian amount. Granted, that was just my monthly allowance. I had a ton of other ways to make money back then. All these websites, you know, that like do surveys to make money. Nah. I use those sites, but I always referred people and that's how I made my money. Even to this day, I'm still making like a bunch of money from those websites. Like, all the things that I did when I was like 12, 13, still paying off today. That's why I don't really have to go work. I'm comfortable doing what I'm doing right now. I'm still living comfortably. But yeah, that's a different story though. That's a rather plebeian amount. Even Tiny Satoko is saying that. His lunch is made up of normal stuff. He isn't rich. He might just be Warren Buffett, right? Warren Buffett goes, gets his food at McDonald's too, so, and he's I think 5th richest person. No, 4th richest. Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, the Owl family, and then I think it's Warren Buffett. I think he's the 4th richest person in the world, so. Yeah, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what you get. What are they talking about? To be asked out of nowhere how much I get, and then told that's a plebeian amount. Disrespectful. Sorry. Reina seemed to pick up on my dubious expression and started giggling. Kei-chan, your house, it's pretty big, yeah? So the architecture has people all around Hanamezawa calling it the Maebara mansion. I said mansion now twice. The Maebara manor. And it sort of stands out, so... Okay, that's what the tip is referring to. Maebara manor? Since the house is so big, everybody is gossiping, wondering exactly how rich you are. I see. Now I get it. Well, the frame of it is huge. I see how it could cause some misunderstandings. Look at tiny Mrs. Sherlock Holmes. From my deduction, I waited to spend too much money on building the house, and that is why they are now broke. Being broke? How very, very unfortunate. Rika-chan took pity on me as she patted my head. That sounded kind of sarcastic, the way I read it. I go from being treated like a millionaire to a beggar in an instant. Yeah, sorry for ruining your imagination, but we aren't millionaires or poor. We're the image of a normal, average household. Amen. Fair point to you. You can't call it normal with that huge house. The entranceway is all grand and the gate is large enough for a large truck to get through. Oh my. Hey. Coming to America. And that's not normal at all. They do say that the bigger the house, the more prosperous. I mean, yes, they do say that because generally that's true. Yeah, that looks decent. The reason the house is so big is because Dad's studio's in it. There you go. There you go. Maybe in the future I'll get myself a studio to do these reactions in, invite some friends as well, so I have a studio. I don't know, right? That's always one of those things that I always think about, should I or should I not? At the moment I just don't see a reason of doing so, but I do want to get friends on this channel as well. Yeah, there's so much stuff that I want to see them react to, see them watch. I can just like observe them, be like, that's about coming up, bro. Like me just like trying to be like, I've already seen this, but this is about to be such a cool moment. I have to like look neutral. I can't wait for that. Maybe I'll have to go for Higurashi when I've finished it as well. Ooh, that would be something, that wouldn't it? Anyway, there are a bunch of different workshops and lots of his work hung up in different places. All of them are huge too. For those reasons, the family actually uses only a third of the house for dating. Makes a ton of sense. That makes a ton of sense. He planned it out so people and cars could come in to see the gallery it opens up in a house someday. A gallery in the house, not bad. By the way, the entranceway Mion is talking about is the one for the studio and is normally sealed off. Hey man, it's still part of your house though, so that's the good thing. The entranceway the Maebara family actually uses is a very plain and simple one. Still part of your house though, so embrace it. The interior is much different from how it looks on the outside. I'd really like a chance to explore Kei-chan's house, claiming not to be rich but having a home like that. That's a good excuse to get her in home. Just saying. What could be hidden there? The treasure, known as the One Piece. I swear, that's the only dialogue she has. Maybe there is something cute in there. How? Damn, Sadako. Damn. They probably had no money to purchase furniture, so it's filled with Spartan rooms. If there are carpeted rooms, I would love to try rolling around on the floor. Okay, I guess. Yeah, that'd be great. It's so great. I want to roll around too. I mean, they are children, so I won't judge you for that. Seemed like their imaginations were just piling on. Well, sometime in the near future, it wouldn't be too bad to invite them all to my house. Exactly. Have a barbecue or something. Dad is a sucker for the ladies, so he might even let them look around his studio. Oh no. Oh no. No. And the cry of the Higurashi crescendoed as the sky towered over everything. I like how he says that. The guy's a poet, man. Like, who says the cry of the Higurashi crescendoed when all you can really say is like the cry of the Higurashis became louder? Like who? Yeah, okay, no. To be fair, people do use the word crescendoed, I know people don't really use diminuendoed. But the I wouldn't at least use that word, right? The Higurashi's crescendoed as the sky towered over everything. The guy's a poet, man. Write a book or something. The novel of Higurashi. Maybe that's Higurashi when they cry. Maybe that's him. Maybe what we're reading, what we're seeing is his book, his biography or something. It was hot, but the air was clear. It smelled like the beginning of summer. Summertime. Nice. One second. No, it would be Southern Hemisphere. I'm just wondering, like, where is Japan on the world map? It's pretty much central, right? I'm just trying to think of, like, I don't have a globe on me here. But, like, if I think about, like, on a map, it's pretty central, but I think it is on the Southern Hemisphere. Like, just slightly under the... Like, just slightly in the Southern Hemisphere. So, when is summer, actually, for them? Because during winter time, right? Like during Christmas time. During Christmas time for me is when they have summer, right? So like during like November is when they have summer, I believe. I'm not 100% sure if it is in the Southern Hemisphere. I could look it up, but I'm not gonna do that right now. I'll just trust myself here. I could be completely wrong though as well, but I trust myself here, right? It was hot, but the air was clear. I'm just trying to like pinpoint like roughly whereabouts we are, like month-wise. I would assume like October, maybe late October, maybe early November. If they are indeed in the Southern Hemisphere. Oh, that was it. Oh, perfect. Well, that was tip number... I could actually look it up now, I guess. That was tip number 3. The Maebara Manor. Had to make sure I got it right the third time. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. I cannot. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times, it's not going to happen. So that's all you need to know. But yeah, that was the Maebara Manor. Basically letting us have some information about, I guess, his family, Keito's family, his father specifically, and the studio, and their house, and, you know, that they've not been to his house yet, that it's a relatively big house, you know, there is a big entranceway as well. How that's going to become important, or why that's important, I obviously don't know as of right now. I can only speculate, and I think it has to do with, like, tip number 4. The damn side murders and memory, maybe, like, if you have a big house like that, you know, there is a lot of secret and hidden treasures or bodies one could hide. That's all I'm gonna say towards that. So we'll see exactly, obviously, what the 4th tip has in store for us. On the damn side, murder, dismemberment. I can't say that word. Dismemberment. Newspaper edition. So we're gonna be having an in-depth look into the newspaper, which should be fairly fun. But regardless, ladies and gentlemen, that was tip. I'm trying to go back to the main menu and then end it on the main menu, basically. So that was, ladies and... Come on, man. There we go. That looks clean. That looks like a nice way to end it. That, ladies and gentlemen, was tip number 3. So far, we've read the 3 tips available to us. Obviously, there's the 1 left, which you'll get in the next video. But so far, from the tips, I'm not really sure how to interpret them. Like I read them, I understood them, and because they were tips and I was told, oh, they'll help you with the story, I'm taking a note of them. But like in the sense of like how that's coming together, I don't know. They've been like toying with the idea of like there being a corpse or something, like a dismembered corpse. So I'm assuming that's gonna be like part of like the interactive part of the story, I guess. But I'm not exactly sure how. Now, of course, big house makes me think immediately, as I said, you know, you could hide a person, a dead body in there somewhere, but I'm not 100% sure how it's all gonna link together. But we'll see, I guess, ladies and gentlemen. We will see. That was part I don't know what part it is for of the Let's Play, but that was tip number 3. I'll see you all in the next one, everyone. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out and bye. Also, before I end it, if you want to join the Discord server in the description down below, you can always join. I have the Discord server link in the description down below, so you can join if you want to. We're generally like a fairly active server when somebody speaks, and when nobody speaks, it's like the most deadest server ever. So it is kind of like you basically get out of it or what you put in. But I guess if you want to join, you can join. You don't have to. Regardless, so ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you all in the next one, everyone. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out and bye. Hey everybody, if you like this video, please be sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of these kind of videos, be sure to check out Patreon to get 1 week early access as well as full length. Until next time everybody, peace out and have a nice day.